Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nay. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Hit the subscribe button. I post videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, except for last week because I was sick, but that's a different story, so I apologize for those of you, like my subscribers, for not posting a video last week. I did post a Manifestation Wednesday video, so if you haven't checked that out, I will leave a link somewhere down below or on the screen for you to go check that out. Today, we're going to be talking about people that drag you down. We've all had those people who are just soul-sucking, energy downers. A lot of you guys have commented how to deal with this situation, how to deal with negative people that just honestly drag your energy and vibration down. We're in a really good mood. We are living life. We're so positive about the future. We plan for the future, and then someone comes along and just totally sucks the life out of you, and it's really hard to remain positive. So I'm going to share with you guys 6 tips on how to deal with people that just suck the positive energy out of you, that are like so mean and just drag you down, how to deal with these people, how to remain positive in these situations, and deal with these people that are just honestly soul-sucking people that aren't good for you or your vibration. Let's get started into the tips. So the first tip that I have is what you see in people is a reflection of who you are internally, or your internal problems. So if you literally look at people and someone bugs you, or they're just rubbing you off the wrong way and you're just getting annoyed with everything that they do, that's actually an issue within yourself. Dealing with these people that are negative and lower your vibration because they make you angry, or they give you feelings like jealousy or resentment, or whatever the case may be, that is an internal reflection of what you see as that person. So whatever you see in this other person that's sucking the life out of you or sucking the energy out of you, figure out, why is that person bugging me? Why am I letting that person get to me? It could be an issue within yourself. So once you figure out why you're getting angry at this person, like I get angry because, I don't know, it could be he chooses food really loud, or I get angry because he doesn't text me back, or she doesn't text me back, and I get angry because they treat me like shit. Why does this make you angry, and why does this make you feel these negative emotions? What is happening inside that is making you think these negative things about this person? Figure out how you can fix that. When you figure out why that person is bugging you, or you figure out the core reason why you're getting annoyed or angry or jealous, then you're going to figure out what your values are. Like, what are you comparing it to? Whoa, that was a bug. That was really weird. It's like a gnat. Sorry. Still getting over the cold. Figure out what values deep down do you have. Why is that wrong? So like, whatever the reason is that this person is annoying you internally, what's the issue? Why do you have that issue in the first place? So if it's because you feel like you need to be loved more, if you need to be respected more, you know, just things like that. What made you have these values of why that's wrong? Like, look down into your past where you raised a certain way that you think that this person should be respecting you more. Find out the values of that, and then just internally figure out the issue. If it's a problem within yourself, you need to fix it. So a lot of the issues that we have with other people that we use to compare to other people, if you think that that person should be not talking down on you because you should be respected more because other people that are being respected and you value that, don't compare yourself to other people. So a lot of these issues that we have internally come from comparing it to past experiences, other people, all these other things. The main issue here is just fixing whatever you can to fix yourself, but you cannot fix other people. So if it is a problem within yourself, an internal issue that's making you get angry with all these other things that are going on, fix it. A lot of these problems are problems that we are unaware of, and actually create a positive spin on it and realize that you can fix this issue and not get so upset about some other person dragging you down. The second tip that I have is positive thinking, and like changing your thinking in general. When you are having these negative emotions towards this person that's dragging you down, that's because you're thinking negatively about the situation. Once you figure out why you are thinking negatively about the situation and fix an internal issue with yourself, you can also try to remain positive or change your thinking about the situation or the person. So what you can do is name 3 things that are positive about the situation, about the person. For example, I have really bad issues with my stepmother. The other day I actually was like talking really bad about her, and it made me feel like, you know what, it's an internal issue that I have within myself that's making me say these like horrible things about another person or another human being. So I named 3 things that are, good about her. Like we did have a really good relationship in the beginning. She's an animal lover and she respects animals. And she sticks around with my dad. So, there's 3 things to think about, and it can change your concept of thinking. Instead of thinking about how negative this is and how they're dragging you down, figure out what you're learning from it. It could be related back to the first tip that I had, and that you're learning something that you were unaware of about yourself internally. Another thing is to fixate on yourself and who you are. When you're sitting there thinking all of these negative thoughts about this person, you're focusing on them and their situation, whereas you need to fixate on yourself. Don't sit there and analyze and get angry and upset about somebody else. Fixate on yourself, change your thinking into positive. Name 3 things that you are getting out of the situation, 3 things that you like about them, and also fixate on yourself. How you react is your choice. If you react in a negative way, again, you're gonna get headbutted and you're just putting negative situation into a negative situation. If this person is being negative, be the positive one and switch it around. Change your thinking about the whole situation and it'll do amazing things. So I also had a quote that I recently ran into on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me, my Instagram is just my name, Renee Amberg. And the quote that I found on Instagram, and the person's Instagram was Soul Light Movement. They have really good quotes and stuff, so I definitely recommend to follow them. But it basically says, defense is the first act of war. Practice responding with love. So if you're sitting there and getting all these negative vibrations and negative things, instead of getting defensive and having these negative emotions, respond with love. Change your thinking. Another thing is to distract or control your thoughts, which kind of plays a part into tip number 2. What I tend to do is, like, if someone's really frustrating you and you can't seem to calm down and you can't even think about thinking positive, something that you could do is practice being in the present moment. I said this in my last video, but helping me stay in the present moment that I've been doing recently is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique with your senses. 5 things that you see in the moment, 4 things that you hear, 3 things that you can feel, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste, whether that's just your tongue in your mouth. And that totally puts me in the present moment and makes my mind so calm. It totally switches my situation into what's here, what's now. It helps me gain control over my thoughts. Another thing that you can do is, like, this is when meditation comes into play. If you're a meditator, if that's even a word, if you meditate on the regular, you have learned to calm your thoughts and take control over your thoughts. It helps you grasp a better control over your thoughts, so you can practice that in the moment instead of getting so heated up because of this person. You can sit there and think, when I was meditating, if I had thoughts in my head, I can control them and breathe. I can gain control of not only your thoughts, but your breath, and in turn create calmness in your body. So if you're really getting heated, this is a really good tip. And so what I think is, if you're thinking of thoughts like when you're meditating, is to think of them like clouds, like let them come in, understand that they're there, and then let them go and just watch them float away like clouds. So you can do that with negative thoughts. If you're getting heated by a situation and something is like really bugging you, think about it, notice that it's there, and then let it flow away. That can definitely help with the anxiety and the stress that comes along with dealing with a negative person. The 4th tip that I have is to stop judging other people. So what other people do with their life, how they react in situations, how they're dealing with their life, if they're negative or not, if they're putting the negativity on you or not, stop judging them. That is not your life. Your life is positive. You're a great soul. You're practicing the law of attraction. You live a positive, abundant life. If somebody else isn't, stop judging them. Don't sit there and keep creating these negative thoughts and emotions towards this person, because what they're doing has nothing to do with you. That's them. How they react to you is their life and their mind. That is not your mind. So don't get angry with yourself for somebody else's actions. Do not let other people affect your happiness and your well-being. What you feel and your emotions, you take control of, and that's your emotions. Do not let other people drag you down. When you let other people drag you down, you're literally letting them take away your happiness and your well-being that is well-deserved and that you actually are working hard for. So do not let other people take that away from you, because that is the worst case scenario. What gives you the right to take away happiness from other people? So don't let them do that. I know that's really hard to say, but sometimes, like, if you just think about it in that way, it makes you stronger, and it makes me feel like, you know what, yeah, screw you. I'm not gonna let you affect my mood. I've worked really hard to remain positive, and I'm a good person, and it doesn't affect me, because Those are your thoughts. How you react are your thoughts. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to sit here and judge you for your actions. When you get upset or angry, you're usually comparing yourself to them because that's not how your life should be. That's not how you think that your relationship should be with them, but that's your life. Do not judge other people's actions and then in turn let them replace your happiness and well-being with negative emotions. Do not blame other people for not manifesting something into your life. Are you getting angry because these people are lowering your vibration and in turn you can't manifest? That has nothing to do with them. They are not the cause of you not manifesting something. That's something on you, which is why you're watching this video, which I give you a thumbs up for, because when you take control over these thoughts, learn the techniques on how to deal with these negative situations in life, you are creating a higher vibration within yourself because you cannot let these people affect you, and you won't, because you can gain control over your thoughts and you can in turn still increase your vibration and not let other people affect you. The fifth tip that I have is to change, and that means removing people from your life. If you can't seem to have any happiness within a certain situation or dealing with a certain person, they don't need to be in your life. That means cutting the cord, saying goodbye. I don't need you in my life because you bring negative energy to me. This is kind of like the easier way, rather than changing your thoughts and all this other stuff. It's just to let them out of your life. You don't need them in your life. If they're only bringing you negative energy within yourself, and again, they're not bringing you the negative energy. You are bringing the negative energy when you think about them. But if that's the case and you can't seem to change your thoughts and stay positive in these situations, just cut them away from your life because you don't need that in your life. You need to remain positive. You're putting yourself first, and this is not selfishness. Selfishness is comparing yourself to other people, gain compared to other people. Like, you're not trying to drag someone down while you bring yourself up. That's selfishness. When you're bringing yourself up just for your internal well-being and not for other people, that's self-interest. If you do that, you're not being mean, you're not being selfish. You have yourself in mind first and you're increasing your vibration. You don't need them in your life. If you're constantly associating negative energy with that person, another thing that you can do is speak up and change the conversation. If someone keeps talking about something that you don't personally like to talk about, take control over the situation and say, you know what, I don't feel like talking about this right now. That's just not something I like to talk about. Can we change the subject? Or change the way that you're talking, or whatever the case may be. So just change the situation, take control, not only over your thoughts, but you can actually take control over the situation and change it for the positive. And last but not least, change it into a positive situation or change your thinking. Kind of like tip number 2 is that it's going to be a lesson, and be grateful for that lesson. When you deal with negative people and you fix whatever the case may be, whether that's an internal issue, if it's you're not taking control over your thoughts the way that you should be, if you need to remove them from your life, no matter what, however you deal with the situation is going to be a lesson. Whether you deal with the situation badly, whether you deal with the situation positively, you're gonna learn something over the situation and make it a good one. You're going to have negative people in your life, you're going to have negative situations in your life. Perfection is not part of the law of attraction. You don't have to be perfect. Improvement and self-awareness is part of the law of attraction. So when these things come into your life, you're kind of manifesting growth and lessons and learning and self-awareness from these situations, because not only are you learning about how to deal with these situations, you're learning internally how to control your thoughts, how to remain positive, what are some internal issues that I have deep down rooted in me that I need to fix. You're figuring all of these out. So that negative person or that negative situation actually was a good thing, because you became more self-aware and you've increased your vibration. So instead of getting angry and just getting all upset and letting other people affect your mood, you are changing yourself internally, and that's a great thing and that's amazing. So this person was in your life for a reason, and you need to thank the universe for letting you do that, because you just increased your vibration by becoming more self-aware and dealing with these situations and taking control over your thoughts and dealing with them in a good way. Feelings are human nature. It's just how we react to these situations that make us learn and grow. Be kind to yourself, because if you're sitting there beating yourself up because you're feeling these negative emotions towards somebody, that's not going to bring your vibration up. That's just making yourself a victim. That's not really what the law of attraction is about. The law of attraction is taking control over your thoughts and creating a better life for yourself. It's just amazing, and you've learned so much and you've grown from the inside, which is way better than like anything that you can have in this life. So just thank the universe, practice gratitude, and it's actually a good thing that it happened. So kind of spin it into a good situation. So that was the end of this video. Please subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed. Like I said, I do Manifestation Wednesday videos, so it's just all law of attraction talk every single Wednesday. What I'm going to be doing is every Friday, I'm just going to be doing a regular video, and then every Sunday is going to be a vlog. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. I apologize for my voice. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm not going to let that drag me down anymore. So thank you guys, honestly, for watching my video. I really, really, truly appreciate it. If you guys have any other videos that you guys want me to do, please post them down below. I kind of wanted to learn more about you guys. So if you guys have any law of attraction success stories that I can share on my future videos, please let me know. I want to kind of create not a Q&A, but more of like success stories that you guys have had. I want to share that with other people, because if I have a platform here, I want to be able to show people that the law of attraction works and that it's a good thing and that success comes from it. So again, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys all in Friday's video. Bye guys.